Hey everybody, Dab here, ready to play a little bit of Pantheon. I'm going to play for a little bit before I head up to the hospital later. Somebody's coming by in a little bit to take me up there. For anybody that was watching yesterday, just an update. She's still in a coma and some liver failure set in during the night. But yeah, doctor said there's still some hope, but honestly, to be level-headed about it, we're in a 72 waiting hour period until Friday to see if there's any signs of improvement. So, as always though, viewer discretion advised. Sorry to dampen the mood, just let you know, I don't know, turn the game on instead of just sitting here in silence, you know. But yeah, in a little while I'll be getting ready to go up to the hospital for a while. What was I working on last? I thought I had those logs. What the fuck did I do with those logs? So I put them back in the bank. Let's turn the other way. Behind the inn. You want 10 of those. And Malik, you want to give you some wood? There you go. Take it and love it. She does. Alright. You do something about my fucking armor, huh? Alright, so we do have 13 there. We got these. Oh, I already got 2 of the fucking wolf belts. I just need 1 more, huh? Fuck yeah. Progress. 2 more pieces of coal, 1 more moon lily. Let's see what time of day it is. Alright, we're gonna take some jute over. Hello. I knew I brought the juke for a fucking reason. Lag. Alright. Basis, we did the straps, put them together, you got a chest piece. And then we replace this fucking 3 armor shit with 13 armor. Boom. And then we want to look into some legs. How much do I have left? I still got, okay, still got 5 there. I ain't got enough for legs. Alright. Leather breeches basis, leather breeches. So funny, people call it breeches, but it's spelled breeches. Okay, we got that. I'll make a strap. Shh. And then we got some pants. How much for that pity in the window? Woof, woof. Schematic. Schematic, okay. 13 armor. Boom. Alright. Did I crap? Oh. You gave me the quest for that. Got it. I got a bit more armor now. Pretty good. Now, what do we do? I don't have anything turning yet. Golden needle. I know where the brigands are. Hold on. Someone is standing up in front of our yard, little dog on leash. Like, holy shit. Like, no wonder a pit bull wants to jump out of the fucking window. Good guy, smugglers. It is night right/time. Current hour 20. Alright, that plays in good. I need to go find some moon lilies. There's a handful I got that were around the wizard tower. Hey Tom, Stormona 1 right now, games. So how y'all doing today? I don't know if you saw the beginning of the stream, gave a little update from last night. Later on I'll be getting ready to head up to the hospital. Very nice. I got characters on Black Moon. I currently have characters on 3 servers. I got Black Moon, Stormona, and uh, Haven Song. Mm. Oh yeah, very fun game. Yeah, I guess at one point I think Black Moon was the most populated server. Then there was a split, and part of the population went to Stormona. Stormona's the most populated, but Black Moon's still second most populated. Those 2 are East Coast. That's why I got characters on both of those. So I'm pretty much playing every day. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's where I started at as well. I like playing the elves and halflings. I like when it comes to melee, I like to be like agile and dexterous, or like high wisdom on other classes. But then like everybody has strengths and weaknesses, so it's a good thing as well. One thing that hasn't been implemented yet that's coming to keep in mind is going to be like racial passives, racial abilities, and stuff like that. Things like you'd expect from an ogre or you'd expect from a halfling, stuff like that. You'll see things like it's got a tab for mastery and you're earning mastery points. From what I heard, mastery won't be implemented until the official launch. Because you'll be able to upgrade your spells to more powerful versions, essentially. Kind of like in in EverQuest they call it alternate advancement system. See if I can find some moon lilies, or someone may have already beat me to it. They might not have spawned yet. Maybe it's a midnight spawn. Who knows? I know I've gotten one over here before. And I've gotten like 2 up there. I'm just going to run around up here. Also looking for lumber, if I can find some lumber. There we go. Thought it was the right tree, but didn't get the axe till it was closer. Nah, I didn't put the stuff in the bank, but it's fine. I'm an ogre. I can carry some weight. And I'm an ogre with strength buffs, so I got extra strength. Do you know how to use the location system? XY coordinates. Have you heard me talk about the Shalazam website? Shalazam, it's either shalazam.com or shalazam.info. I think right now in Black Moon, all my characters are in Throne Fast. Awesome, awesome. So I have plenty of threads from the jute. I'm leatherworking. I don't need a lot of it. But whenever you loot these, especially the ore, you got a chance of getting extra stuff. So like the ore, you'll have a chance of getting jewels and the dust. When you start if you craft magic items, it requires dust for whatever stats you're adding to it. So if it's an item that's going to give +1 strength, it requires a dust of might. So that's why I'll mine stuff and get stuff that I don't really need. Except for I wind up passing up a lot of the vegetables. I don't know. Vegetables and herbs. I leave those for other people that want to do alchemy and cooking. Or I do a lot of the armor crafting and stuff. I got a couple characters doing alchemy and cooking, but they get enough materials by themselves. The goblin runts around Sorinth. I don't know if it's a bug, but right now they're dropping polished gems. Like I'm definitely gonna target those the next time I make a character around there. I want to say there was something else around there was dropping it, some of the humanoids. But like I haven't gotten any from Thronefast area in that starting area. But polished gems for jewel crafting. First, you have to find gems when you're mining, and then you have to combine them with something else in jewel crafting to make the polished version of the gem. And it's just like the goblin runts are dropping that essentially tier 2 crafting item, you know. And carpentry is where to get the boxes. Yeah, you want a lot of blackberries and apples. Starter quests for each area. You'll need a total of like 30 apples and 30 blackberries for turning in on quests. And like 10 boar meat. But then, from what I've seen, some of the best like cooking things, they use blackberries and apples. So they're sought after. Like I know, like there's one easy to make cooking recipe that'll give +2 wisdom and 20 mana that uses apples, I think. Something like that. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'd say probably some of the most usable recipes are cooking and alchemy at higher levels, I'd say. Because at higher levels, ideally, you're getting your best items from fighting bosses and stuff. And I mean, lower levels, you'll make all your bags and stuff. I mean, you can keep making bigger bags and bigger boxes as you get higher level. But when you get to the in-game grind, what are things you really want? You want consumables. And the consumables are going to be cooking, which also comes with brewing. So you get food and drink. And then you get, in alchemy, you'll be making the potions. High level, doing in-game stuff, I mean, that's all about consumables from what I remember from other MMOs, right? Or when it comes to crafting. Yeah, remains to be seen, like, I don't know what consumables and stuff are going to be in other things. Oh, damn. The wall of the released world is right here. Stuff spawns back there, but you can't fucking touch it. Fucking tease. Oh yeah, and like early on, first few levels, get all the humanoids. Humanoids have chances of dropping bags, armor with +1 to stats. It's almost like for armor, they have a drop table. It's like chance to have armor or not have armor. Then if they have armor, chance of like only armor or only AC, or chance of having a stat. I don't know. Not sure exactly how the loot tables are done, but it feels that way. RNG, you know. As far as crafting like 10 slot bank box, or 12 slot, yeah, 12 slot. I want to say it's like 9 logs and 3 nails. 9 logs, 3 nails. I didn't run around the entire area. That's right. Alright, now it's 1. Now's the time to try to find a blue. I'm looking for a blue sparkle. Holy fuck, I just came through here. I already cut this one down, damn it. Cycle of peoples. Hey, Aura. About 2 weeks or so, I'd say. Arco. But this game is it's the spiritual successor of the vanilla EverQuest. It came out in the late 90s and like started the whole MMORPG genre, or in 3D environments. There was Ultima Online a few years before. But yeah, I played that back in the day. Huge fan of it. I didn't play it in the later years and later expansions though. I was busy working and stuff. Well, I would say, you know, the one thing I love about this game that, you know, it's so much better than other games that I've been playing lately is, like, I bought the game, and I haven't paid another fucking dime since I bought the game. You know? It seems like every other game I log into, it's like every day they try to nickel and dime me some fucking way. And, you know, I mean, I expect a $15 a month membership or something like that when the official launch happens, but it's about a year and a half till that happens. I mean, like, you know, it's like I made one. I mean, when was the last time you paid $40 for a game and played it for like almost 2 years and, you know, didn't pay another dime, you know? So there's that, right? But like the original EverQuest, you know, there was just the $15 a month and like everything in the game was available. You didn't buy stuff from the store. It's like the stuff you got in the game was based on your own merit, you know? Then after, like, you know, the original teams left and stuff, and, you know, buyouts happen over years, you know, people started to monetize different things, and now, you know, current EverQuest is like this skeleton of its former self, just monetized out the ass. Just like they're doing with all the other fucking games, you know? Like, I love Wizard 101, but every day I log into it, it's like, spin crowns, spin crowns, spin crowns, spin crowns, spin crowns. I don't know. And the way today's society and economy is, people need to take it easy on us, alright? Stop trying to take all of our fucking money every day. Can I keep some of my own money? Thank you. Still don't run all the way back there. I gotta climb up, that's what it is. I'm not gonna get up there in time. I'm too slow. I'll check another time. It's alright. I've been playing around a lot of different characters. I got a lot of characters on 3 different servers. A lot of them are like between 10 and 13 right now. Or 9 and 13 or something like that. I just made this character, Dabman, 2 days ago. He's level 6. But, yeah, so far I've been playing a little bit with all the classes, you know, trying to mess with a little bit of them. My goal is to have like a group on each server that I level up together, so that way, yes I do. So that way, if I'm 100% disabled Army veteran, I live in 24/7 pain, so I smoke a lot of pot for pain. Okay, so that's why at the beginning of all my videos I say viewer discretion advised. Yep. But yeah. Also, I don't really have a filter. I'm retired military intelligence, and I'll say whatever the fuck I want to. Thanks, StreamBot. Appreciate it, StreamBot. Again, if you make money off advertising my channel, I want a piece of it. Oh, it's alright, but yeah, like I said, you know, for a chunk of my career, I put some MMOs on hold. Like I dabble in them from time to time. You know, played some Warcraft expansions, some Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, a few different games over the years. But yeah, but like back in the day, EverQuest was the greatest. Well, mainly because I like the difficulty factor on certain games. Like if I ever stream something like Cyberpunk 2077 or a Total War game, I play on the hardest settings. Uh, yeah, because yeah, I like difficulty when I play. If I don't have difficulty, you know, I'll lose interest. You know, that's why I like Wizard 101 because it takes strategy on a lot of fights, and yeah, I mean, yeah, some fights are just monotonous and brain dead, but yeah, a lot of fights take strategy. And you know, it takes a little bit of strategy if you're not gonna have a mini map, or you know, you got different limitations and corpse runs, and you never know, like if something's just gonna fucking pop up out of nowhere and be like, oh, this thing takes a group, you're fucked. I've heard of it once. I haven't tried it yet. You know, I might try it out. A few people have talked about it. I've also heard some people saying when it comes out, I should try Ashes of Creation. Right now, I'm enjoying learning a lot of stuff on the game. Like, I enjoy like learning a lot of stuff and becoming experts on stuff. You know. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. One of my friends that was going to be playing this with me, she already had a character on Haven Song. That's why I got a character there. She's currently, I think, testing Monsters in Memory. I don't know if it's open testing or if she had an invitation, but yeah, she said that's what she's playing right now instead of Pantheon. She's been playing it for a few weeks. Yeah, I think. Or I don't know if they. I think she likes it. I think she likes it. Yeah, her and some other people that have tuned into the stream have had characters on Haven Song. So yeah, so right now I got characters on Haven Song, Black Moon, and Stormona. And so far, if you want to see the biggest numbers, play Wizard. Wow. Wizard makes stuff go boom. And you get a decent snare that you can like run away some too. And you get roots. Yeah, so far I'm liking all the classes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, at like at level 9 I've had crits over 200. Like with my big damage, the fire spell. Yeah, at level 9 my wizard is hit for over 500 or over 200. I wish 500 already, but shit. Like just fucking melt stuff, you know. But like the name of the game with wizard is kill them before they kill you, right? You're a glass cannon. But druid can throw the fucking bubble on them. And, yep, go to town. Oh fuck. And for my wizard, a good combo that I took tailoring and jewel crafting. That way I had all my slots covered and I got all the bags covered. It's good to pick a good combination for each class. Each class has, you know, different armor, different weapons, you know, different spells, things to do. You know, like if you're playing a rogue, probably the hardest thing with a rogue is like the lack of healing, right? Sitting on your ass, recovering slowly. So maybe if you're playing a rogue, you want to have alchemy, because the alchemy can make healing potions, right? So if you're a rogue with alchemy, you just fucking chug healing potions whenever you fucking want to. I'm sure they got other potions too. But so far second after a wizard is a rogue, by the way. I would say either alchemy or cooking. Or you know, or you could go some type of flavor lore and go either, you know, a druid could also go fletching or carpentry, but you know, because they can use wooden shields or wooden weapons, and make bank boxes. But leatherworking's got bags taken care of. Practical, I know one of my druids is leatherworking and cooking. You know, because something to give you a little extra. Something to, down the road, give you a little extra mana and stuff like that. Alright, Arco, you have a good day. And if that SC's for South Carolina, I spent a few years around Myrtle Beach. From like 96 to 2000. My EverQuest years, to be precise. Note that tailoring and leatherworking both make they both make the bags. They make the same bags, and they both get weaving. So as a leatherworker, I can make the tailoring like bolts and threads. As a tailor, you can turn the pelts into leather and use the leather in your tailor recipes. So you only have to have one or the other. You do not need tailoring and leatherworking. I made that mistake on one of my first characters. Did that make sense? I think it made sense. If you get stuck, you can type /stuck and it'll get you out of there. If you type /duck_bind, it takes you to your bind point like a hearth. I had a bunch of my, like, all these health bars and stuff. I had them around the middle area. I liked it there, but I kept having a problem that I kept having to click a lot of stuff around this area, and they were always in my way. So I put them right there, so now stuff's not in the way. By the way, if the computer happens to freeze again, then I might be back. I might take a shower and stuff. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going up to the hospital. I know it's sometime shortly. Speaking of which, I got a text here, a few of them. Apples. Make a bank box. There's a small storage box. Small, but it's bigger than the backpack. Piece of lumber there. Man! Someone come by to get some stuff. Ziggy? Ziggy, lay down. It's okay. It's okay. I'm serious, it is. It is okay. Pity's like, no the fuck, it's not okay. Hell yeah, congrats. I got a few characters like that. Somehow, both my necromancers, I got 2 necromancers on 2 different servers. They both have this badass staff, which I guess it's a great staff that you get while you're questing as a necromancer, but then it gets replaced later on. Fine. Hold on. Here comes Ziggy.